Usuário na de 24horas.com, feliz tarde. Para mim é mais que prazer para acompanhar o seguinte rato aqui, diretamente vivo, for do Aeroporto Internacional Reina Beatrix, na onde nós também temos anúncio sumamente especial para compartilhar com o povo de Aruba, momento histórico, viaja mais para Aruba, não somente para Aeroporto Internacional, Airport Authority, Aruba Airport Authority, mas também para Aruba em geral. Mirando que trata aqui de avião que também baja de seguinte minuto na que aqui na 24 horas eu também mirei para 5 horas da tarde exato nós também temos o primeiro vuelo inaugural de British Airways que está chegando a Aruba de vuelo 2157 BA 2157 lo aterrissar arriba nos pistas aqui na Aruba para o primeiro viagem na onda que nós também temos 336 pessoas de avião Boeing 777 que está vindo diretamente for de London. Isso aqui significa Aruba, como desde Aue, também tem vuelo semanal, caminho que nós temos visitantes diretamente for de London, mas também abo for de Aruba por by London. Assim também te quer que tem momento aqui, tem momento perfeito para abo acompanhar-nos, para assim junto com nós. Mira momento histórico aqui para Aruba, viaje mais, na onda para Aruba Airport Authority, depois de mais de 10 anos. No momento aqui, também há aterrissagem histórico.
On behalf of British Airways cabin crew, welcome on board flight BA 2157 with
London Gatwick to Aruba. We are now approaching Aruba. At this stage, we would like to request you to please direct your attention to the TV screens as we prepare for British Airways' first descent into Aruba Airport. Its 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 first descent into Aruba Airport.
finalmente aterrissar arriba nos pista aqui na Aruba. Essa aqui trata de um avião Boeing 777 que no momento não aqui está fazendo sua aterrissagem inaugural e que depois disso aqui significa que semanalmente nós também temos voo fora de London, que está conectado a Aruba diretamente com London, pero também lo trece outro mercado para Aruba, mirando que ele passa via Antigua também. Pois isso aqui significa que também tem dois mercados novos para Aruba. Nos acaba com Europa tá de dois mercados mais grandes que Aruba conhece para o turismo e isso aqui significa viagem mais oportunidade de novo crescimento turístico para Aruba também. No momento que agora que nós por mira que oficialmente nos vai conta com mais voo, mais passageiros, Aruba Airport acaba de conta com alrededor de 2.500.000 turistas que passa dentro do nosso aeroporto anualmente, pero isso aqui seguro cresce e cresce com mais possibilidade e mais turistas para nossa isla. Tá bom para bisa que o logro aqui nota algo que passa de água para amanhã, então logro seguro para começar e acaba fora de alrededor de 10 anos passando, no momento que a conversação não começa e mira aqui que tem apetito para abrir ruta aqui para Aruba e no momento não aqui nós por mira que oficialmente essa aqui a logra e também logro histórico viajar mais para Aruba. Essa aqui tem avião que bota mira em pantalla ng British Airways com a aterrissar riba nos pista ng bom número BA2157. Para nós conta tiki mais de British Airways, mirando que trata aqui seguro de uma aerolínea sumamente conhecida. British Airways é a aerolínea que carga a bandeira de Inglaterra. Essa aqui é uma aerolínea que a ser fundada dia 25 de agosto na ano 1919. Esta 103 anos passada como Aircraft Transport and Travel Limited. E riba dia 31 de março, nós temos visa que essa aqui cambia seu nome para British Airways, que está seguro lo qual que nós conhecemos. Água. Nós queremos chamar o seguro Danke para acompanhar-nos para exatamente 5 horas para nos poder mirar junto com o povo de Aruba, mirando que isso aqui não é logro solamente de Aruba Airport Authority, mas é logro seguro para a gente Aruba, na onde que nós mira é a aterrissagem de British Airways, riba nos pistas de Aruba. No momento na aqui seguro nós também acompanhamos durante a gente rato aqui com abo também por mira com o avião aqui também passa riba nos pistas também táxi também drenta e também no momento que o avião piloto de avião também seguro saludar o povo de Aruba inteiro no momento que drenta e para na nos aeroporto. Seguro uma tarde sumamente especial mirando que trata aqui através de uma aerolínea sumamente conhecida, logro de hopi anos e acaba mais ou menos 10 anos de colaboração andando, maneira como eu mencionei o rato passado, trata aqui de dois mercados mais grandes, trata mercado de Europa, nós conhecemos acaba mercado americano, que o turista está bem Aruba, nós temos uma atração que quer sumamente grande mundialmente, pero agora nós também conhecemos que quer uma diversificação também de tipo de turista que também riba nos isla. Nós temos vista que agora se que vai visitar London, essa aqui vira tique mais fácil e trata aqui de não somente uma ruta, essa aqui também de remarcar mirando que dor que tem uma conexão, e voo aqui está sali fora de London, fora de Inglaterra, pero não está bem diretamente a Aruba. Tem um stop de 45 minutos na Antigua. Então, aqui está fazendo que basicamente agora nós temos que celebrar 2 rutas comerciais novas para Aruba. Nós temos aqui na Aruba Airport Authority seguro uma tarde planeada, onde nós também conversar e também mira diferentes representantes de aeroporto, pero também de British Airways, representantes do governo de Aruba, que seguro também duna ng speech nang paasina elogiar el momento aqui e haces aqui um histórico viaje más.
Introducing new low
Tourism, British Airways, Aruba Airport Authority and Aruba Tourism Authority, we would like to thank you for joining us on this trip and we look forward to seeing you on board again.
E conta tiki mais de British Airways. Se trata aqui de uma aerolínea que tem sua sede na Waterside, cerca da base principal de operação situada no aeroporto na London. Esta conta com de duas bases de operação também no aeroporto de London. So de três pontos principais de operação está operando através de sua filial BA City Flyer, com base de operação no aeroporto situado na cidade de London. British Airways está conta com frota de não menos que 257 aviões e tabula para 183 destinações, de qual Aruba está unida também. No programa Frequent Flyer, chama Executive Club Avios, que segura agora que abolo por ter acesso na G. British Airways forma parte de One World Alliance junto com 12 outras aerolíneas. Assim, vamos mirar que trata aqui de uma aerolínea renombrada. Para o que se trata, é tarde e acaba a maneira que nós mencionamos trempan. Nós está aqui na vivo e direto fora do aeroporto internacional Reina Beatrix e pouco a pouco nós também mira depois que o avião para, é avião táxi direto para dentro e piloto não também saludar, mas também nós também tem recorrido junto com o passageiro, não passou, nós não mencionamos, mas essa aqui está algo hobby bonita, mirando com diferentes personagens, diferentes caras não sumamente conhecidos e executivos de tanto aeroporto, Ahata, abai London, passina junto com o avião por Bini e hace su vuelo inaugural aqui na Aruba. Pois aqui rato podemos mirar aqui também, também iba palavra também junto com de que representante do governo, passou o governo de Aruba também mestera de um granito de arena dentro aqui para fazer isso aqui possível, na onda com a mestera firma para assim, por fazer voo comercial aqui possível para expandir o mercado e possibilidade para turistas por vir a Aruba fora de London. No momento aqui, e acaba nós guardando assim também indicação fora de pista para nós por tiki mais vídeo pabo e Kiko precisamente está passando para assim botar por forma parte e aqui para aí vou por recordar o momento aqui, momento bonito aqui para assim vou por bisa me também forma parte de momento histórico na onda com mi tata tem presente minha mira e pro me vuelo inaugural de British Airways aqui riba Aruba. British Airways lo bula para Aruba durante Hunter año. Del passado e acaba nos conhecer vuelo de British Airways, pero não riba base regular. Nos mira British Airways na Aruba, pero com vuelo charter. E isso aqui está solamente de certa temporada de ano. No momento aqui sim, oficialmente, também assina com também tem vuelo semanal com abo por mira. E também vai riba o vuelo de British Airways London. Pues el vuelo aquí también está arriba ya jueves y arriba ya domingo. Y manera no se menciona también acaba que tiene un stop na Antigua. Pues aquí te trae con también que tiene un otro mercado con interés para Antigua también por hacer uso de British Airways para por by Antigua y después sigue by London si es aquí está desea. Para nos conta un tiki de London, mi te quiere quesunku da desejar de baiwa que Big Ben essa aqui tem oportunidade perfeita para fazer essa aqui. Mirando que London é a capital e a vez a cidade mais grande de Inglaterra. Esta conta com população de alrededor de 8.799 gente. E segundo o último censo assim na ano 2021, tem uma quantidade de 3.557 gente que está vivendo na London e está procedente de outro país. E na 2021 também, a salia foi em censo aqui com 48% da população está de religião cristã, seguido para um grupo grande de 20,7% que não quer de nenhuma religião. London está situada na canto de Rio Thames, na parte zuidoeste de Inglaterra. Usuário de 24 horas, se agora que ia começar a acompanhar-nos, me quer chamar um viaje mais danque, mas me quer recapitular também no momento na que Kiko precisamente a bota mirando e Kiko a bota vai wak ao tarde. Se trata aqui de vuelo inaugural de British Airways, que para prometer viaja, está aterrizar e nos pistan como um vuelo comercial regular, mirando que aqui também vira su primeiro vuelo de vários que também passa durante a semana, 2 viajes para semana para estar exacto, no momento aqui, mirando que trata uma ruta nova, que Aruba está oferecendo um vuelo for de London com stop na Antigua, que depois de mais de 10 anos oficialmente vira uma realidade, não somente para o aeroporto de Aruba Airport Authority, pero também para Aruba, então logro um viaje mais para o pueblo de Aruba inteiro. No momento aqui, nós em espera seguro de avião aqui para na gate, para se o passageiro não por baixo, para nós por saludar o passageiro, para o meu passageiro, viaja aqui, ora que o avião aqui para, normalmente nós está acostumado com nós mira, com nanta muha e avião, assim que viaja para o meu viaja na Aruba, nanta muha com água, essa aqui de viaja aqui também está um pouco diferente, nós não também mira essa aqui viaja aqui, mas sin embargo nós também mira que o piloto não lo saluda com a bandeira na respectivo. Pues nós está pendiente disso aqui no momento na aqui para assim a botar por acompanhar-nos e mira o momento histórico aqui para Aruba. Pues um tique diferente no momento na aqui, pero seguro sumamente bonita para botar por formar parte de gente que chamamos danke viaje mais para acompanhar-nos no momento na aqui.
Mas sim é forte malo, é bom por existir. De aí na 90 minha estriga, caseta que me mama com mi tata, a brindar mi respeito. Ganho na Deus, mi talento, arubiano com cosa ni más bonita. Los meses de abril, wow, banal. Mi babón a huepa, somos samaya. Ay, 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 nos tiene dulce vida. Los tiene cosa ni más bonita. Los meses de abril, wow, banal. Paso nete pongan tabay trepan. Yeah. Tiene kuta lanta tu mainta pidi Dios. Danke pai ti en dobra prisa cieletos. Tiene kuta sufri mi rumang. Ti mama com podrum mi rumang. Ainda me por bebo água frio. Tinkuta bebê foi suela, tinkuta bebê foi rio. Pero ainda não está queja, ainda não está fiesta, ora costa preta. Ai, 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 nos tem dulce vida. Nos tiene cosa ni más bonita. Los meses de abril, wow, banal. Mi babón a huepa, somos samaya. Ay, 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 nos tiene dulce vida. Los tiene cosa ni más bonita. Los meses de abril, wow, banal. Paso nete pongan tabay trepan. E vida que dura tu so. Celebrar. Tu dia tengo celebrar. Celebrar. El tiempo está pasando a vos. Celebrar. A huevo te invita a Miami, no sa. E vida que dura tu so. Celebrar. Tu dia tengo que celebrar. Celebrar. El tiempo está pasando a vos. Celebrar. A huevo te invita a Miami, no sa. Los tiene dulce vida. Los tiene cosa ni más bonita. Los meses de abril, wow, banal. Mi babón a huepa, somos samaya. Ay, 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 los tiene dulce vida. Señor, criollo da mi nombre, criollo da mi fam. Entre humilde di la man, valente trato. Pererando porque da fo. Nami se puntiki pa mi siki siki. Gente que wa mi venta pa nampiki. Dai krumpo tira mi hoku kiniki. Si no tiram no sta kaba bobiri. Nega bo fiesta kudambo goiri. Si ta si madambo que llama kiri. Nada tá passando descontrair. Gente sunam porco tá fini. Beberão que da young. Usa tão no acidão. E mais uma da bolão.
Miramos que London vira uma destinação mais acessível para o povo de Aruba. Nós queremos seguir contando que London tem uma grande influência riba comércio global, finanças, meios de comunicação, cultura, arte, moda, educação, entretenimento e hobby mais. London é a cidade mais grande também de Europa. Junto com New York, London é o centro financeiro principal do mundo inteiro. Pois, a la vez é uma capital cultural mundial também e é a cidade mais visitada segundo a quantidade de visitantes internacional. London é um centro mais importante para o que trata transporte aéreo internacional. E tem o espaço aéreo mais ativo no mundo. 8 aeropuertos tienen palabra London en el nombre, pues imagínate aquí. Pero gran parte del tráfico aéreo está pasando de 6 días. El aeropuerto Heathrow, situado en Hillingdon, durante Hopi año, todo el aeropuerto con más tránsito en el mundo para el tráfico internacional y es el centro principal de aerolínea cuya carga y bandera de London está British Airways. aqui rato tem aeroporto internacional no momento que nós acaba de receber avião aqui de British Airways do seguro por no momento nan aqui nós sabemos compartilhar com o povo inteiro imaginam também de chegada de passageiro nan de nos aeroporto internacional. E promete passageiro nan, vamos pôr assim, e promete 336 passageiros nan que chega arriba e vuelo inaugural de British Airways. No momento nan aqui riba pantalla nós por mira seguro e mandatário nan saludando e promete visitante nan aqui que no momento nan aqui está drentando nos aeroporto internacional Reina Beatrix. Para que nós sabemos que esta aqui trata vuelo inaugural e para promete viaja passou antes de passado em verdade nós chega de mira vuelo nan acaba de British Airways riba nos pista pero diferente na local que está passando ao essa aqui não trata de vuelo nan charter e tudo sucede solamente em certa temporada de ano. Essa aqui não vira vuelo na essa aqui promete vuelo oficial comercial que lo vira semanal e assim na abo também lo tem acesso para vai London, vai Europa através de vuelo aqui e pensei nos está chamando vuelo inaugural mirando que trata aqui de promete de vuelo semanal que vai começar. Nós nós podemos recordar assim que o Hopi ano passado British Airways abaixo arriba nos pista com su Concorde aqui na Aruba, por isso aqui está vuelo histórico inaugural para o qual se trata vuelo semanal. Pues dentro de pouco nós lo tem também palavra de Ministro de Finanças e Culturas, senhora Xiomara Maduro, também nós tem Ministro de Educação Andy Cruz, também nós lo tem junto com nós lo hiba palavra na nome de British Airways Julian Wellen e seguro que sim nós lo tem também Ronela Cruz, que é a CEO de Ahata, que está seguro sumamente contente com o logro aqui, que também lo hiba palavra dentro de pouco. E mais que claro, o CEO de Aruba Airport Authority, que é o senhor Joost Meis, também lo hiba palavra dentro de pouco para assinar chama bombini na British Airways e elaborar pouco mais arriba kiko é significado de gran logro aqui tá para o pueblo de Aruba. Lo que também já acaba por vista tá com sempre ora que abre ruta novo tá queda em suspenso de com essa aqui também guardo aceitar com booking não também se essa aqui tem grande atenção se não pero já acaba depois de semana de reunião com British Airways por visa que já acaba tem boa recepção para o qual é ruta aqui, é ruta novo aqui e sumamente, que mostra sumamente positivo para nos isla. Visando isso aqui, já acaba por imaginar que lo tem hobby turista mais vindo fora da Europa, que já acaba é de dois mercados mais grandes para Aruba e seguro com um potencial hobby grande para seguir crescer. Passageiro na transita nos aeroporto, nós tem imaginan também de para fora e para dentro de local de trata Aruba Airport Authority, mientras que nós estamos em espera de VIP room. Dentro de pouco, nós lo começamos com a parte oficial, na onda que nós lo tem speech de executivo de Aruba Airport Authority, mandatário Ahata, entre outros. Nós por mirar arriba pantalla no momento não aqui que segura um momento de celebração na onda que cada passageiro que a bula ao junto com British Airways recebe diferentes regalitos fora da aerolínea como muestra de aprecio para formar parte do momento aqui. Nós por mirar vuelo sumamente lleno, turistas não contento. No momento não aqui nós por mira e acaba senhor Joost Meis, pero também senhora Ronela Cruz de Ahata, senhora Joanne Mo de Aruba Airport Authority, que já acaba está rentando sala principal na airport, assim por começar com a cerimônia oficial e chama British Airways bom vini. tanto, nos supervisa también con los colegas de prensa también. Forma parte del momento histórico aquí como también arriba el vuelo de British Airways 2157 que va a aterrizar exactamente para 5 horas de la tarde, pues ya acaba media hora pasar para así también porta da tin e primicia aquí arriba el avión de British Airways.
Salifi boneiro Aruba também. Spell it Aruba, the isla con mi estima. Spell it Bancumia, Wokilo Bomira. Mi Aruba do chiteira, mi isla y mi bandera estima. Mi guarda pa mi llega, pa mi tres vacilar mi manera. Siente calor de mi dushi endenana, la casa cuanto mi estima nana. Mi amor pa bota grande y no tiene nada pa quebre. Aruba.
Com no menos que 257 aviões e tabula 183 destinações. Nos por mira e acaba presença de mandatário presença de partner de AAA, executivo de Ahata o seguro está sumamente orgulhoso de momento aqui. Tour de maneira a trabalhar e colaborar para acabar mais com 10 anos para por esse momento aqui uno possível.
Onda cubo por Jacinta de un bar chinese dal cerveza, quita mi isla.
Nos pora mira portret ng di momento ng ding avião Boeing 777 de British Airways com a crew, delegação de Aruba, com a viaja arriba e vuelo aqui e chega a Aruba rato passar.
En aventura, hay mentalidad da queda mesmos, indianos, mestin turcos, pero nada un tabú para nos. Ay, saquita mi isla, sin discriminación, touches connection, bom mestre, babotín, bom position, saquita mi isla, una no se lanta cuética, ética de hora, cubo papia, con quien votar de política, awe brinca voy a entrar, ahora saco otro. Por día da lucha pa' viva voz. Weekend da cumbisa foi geração. Saquita mi isla, disfruta DJ. Saquita mi isla, goza DJ. Saquita mi isla, no te pa' comparar. Mi isla da bo isla. Si botan betas dime. Saquita mi isla, saquita mi isla. Saquita mi gente, na. Si busqué mi vida, tú me debes, na. Paga tú mi debes, na. Traja pavo llegue, na. E tu vida da dembo, man. Awe brinca otro, voy a entrar, ahora saco otro. Ey, por día da lucha pa' viva, bom. Weekend da comisa, voy a razón. Saquita mi isla, disfruta DJ. Saquita mi isla, saquita mi isla, no te pa' comparar. Mi isla da bo isla. Si botan metas dime, la gami viva, dame te cría mi vez. Ahora es que enga chiquito, menos dolor y cabeza. La que bien viva bobida, ahora bobida da bo. Ay no vim buscar problema, onda con solución. Saquita mi isla, disfruta DJ. Saquita mi isla, goza DJ. Saquita mi isla, no te pa' comparar. Mi isla da bo isla. Si botan betas dime. Saquita mi isla. With you Daisy, Funny Music, Balón, Crack por tirar, donde crucero por live. Ay que Dios. Funny. Saquita mi isla, no ocupo por allí estaba mesmo.
On behalf of the Aruba Ministry of Tourism, British Airways, Aruba Airport Authority and Aruba Tourism Authority, we would like to thank you for joining us on this trip, and we look forward to seeing you on board again.
sí, saludo. Y tú de pasajero nanco baja a tarde riba British Airways aquí en el aeropuerto internacional. Nos clapa oficialmente comenzar con esa ceremonia pasina por llama British Airways en su totalidad un bombini riba nos isla. Pues ya acaba tu gente está en sala, tu gente baja fuera de avión acaba nanga pasa y acaba inmigración, nanga pasa coi maleta, nanga pasa fuera transición en airport de Aruba, pasina por llega junto cercanos aquí en VIP room para nos por comenzar con ceremonia oficial. Pues eso pasa over na ceremonia pasina abo también porta junto con nosotros parte importante aquí.
Our esteemed industry partners, guests, and members of the press. Good afternoon, bon tardi, like we say in our Duci Papiamento, and bon venu to the official inaugural flight celebration of British Airways here at Reina Beatrix Airport. Today, we proudly celebrate the expansion of our network partners with the arrival of an airline who for more than 100 years now has shown a tremendous evolution within the different eras of air travel, becoming the British Airways we know today. This partnership that we solidified and celebrate today with this inaugural flight has been in the works for more than 10 years now. But we will learn more about this in a minute. Today's milestone has been possible thanks to the continuous efforts and collaboration between many organizations. And we proudly celebrate this solid partnership, which has been possible thanks to British Airways, Aruba Airport Authority, Aruba Tourism Authority, Aruba Hotel and Tourism Association, and the Ministry of Tourism. In representation of our Prime Minister, who unfortunately could not join us today, we welcome our Minister of Finance and Culture to share with you all some words on this milestone and its importance for our island. Let's welcome Minister Xiomara Maduro.
Good afternoon to you all. And as we say in our native language, Papiamento, Bombini, welcome to Aruba. It is with great pride and much pleasure that I am standing here today on behalf of our Prime Minister of Aruba, Ms. Evelyn Wever-Cruz, to celebrate the inaugural flight from an existing European route out of the United Kingdom. Today, we welcome British Airways with a twice-weekly service out of London Gatwick Airport. This is an incredible milestone which will open many doors and opportunities for Aruba's economic growth and further development of our tourism industry. Having a flight from London Gatwick gives Aruba an additional gateway into Europe, which would allow us to connect further into our other European destinations. These destinations open new markets and provide Aruba with a unique opportunity and advantage point, being the first island in the Dutch Caribbean directly connected to the United Kingdom. Furthermore, I would like to extend my gratitude and congratulations to the Aruba Airport Authority and the Aruba Tourism Authority for their continuous efforts into making this flight a reality. AAA and Aruba Tourism Authority have been in talks with British Airways since 2015 during various routes, conferences, and at their headquarters in London. Without their commitment and communication efforts, none of this would have been possible today. British Airways is a renowned airline with international ties worldwide, opening doors and connections that Aruba look forward to foster. Although the main focus of Aruba has always been the North American market, this achievement will allow us to cultivate a closer relationship with different European destinations. We are, after all, a multicultural island that prides itself in opening the doors to everyone to learn from others and to grow together in the strength of our diversity. To conclude, on behalf of the government of Aruba, I would like to congratulate all stakeholders with this occasion once again. This achievement will truly put Aruba at the front line of a destination in the Caribbean and also as a hub to other destinations. Let's keep working together, paving the path to many more accomplishments for our island. And finally, I would like to end also in Papiamento, our native language, telling you, Danki, Pakere ding Aruba. Thank you so much for believing in our island. Thank you. I hope you have a wonderful evening, and this is the beginning of something very beautiful for Aruba and also the United Kingdom. Thank you very much.
Mashadanki Minister Maduro. In representation of our Minister of Tourism, who is not on island right now to celebrate with us, we welcome our Minister of Education and Sports, who will join us for some words of congratulations as well. Let's give him a hand, our Minister of Education and Sports, Mr. Andy Cruz.
Good afternoon. Buon tardi, as we say it in Papiamento, to the British Airways executives, Minister of Finance and Culture, Xiomara Maduro, Aruba Airport Authority Management Team, the Aruba Tourism Authority Management Team, members of the press, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is with a great honor and pride that I stand here in good spirit to welcome the British inaugural flight out of London Gatwick to our beloved island, Aruba. As the legacy carrier of the United Kingdom, we are very much grateful that British Airways has entrusted Aruba as a destination with their vote of confidence to broaden their international network within the Caribbean. As Minister of Education and Sports, and on behalf of my colleague, Minister of Tourism and Health, Mr. Danki Odibert, I must give my utmost congratulations to all who were involved in making this memorable day happen. A vision and an effort that started around what I understand approximately 20 years ago has been successfully concluded today by the new generation with a flight from London to Aruba. It is a dream that comes true. It is truly such a prestigious milestone of the Aruba aviation and the Aruba tourism. Starting from our white sandy beaches and clear blue waters to its impeccable island hospitality, Aruba's tourism product has proven itself to be one of the finest in the world. With this said, we cannot be more honored to be able to match our destination with British Airways' premium product. What an achievement. Aruba is constantly looking ahead to establish new valuable partnerships. A fundamental element of the strategy of the government of Aruba has been to broaden and diversify our international customer base with affluent travelers. We are confident that British Airways, one of the world's largest carriers, is a major step towards this aim, providing a new air bridge not only from the United Kingdom, which is an essential source market, but it is and will provide as well inter-island connectivity between Aruba and Antigua. Everyone involved in the Aruba tourism industry, from the government to all who help provide our great service, is thrilled to be welcoming a new generation of travelers. As a destination, Aruba will do its utmost best to become a travel favorite, not only for the British Airways clientele, but for all of the one-world travelers flying British Airways. We are all excited to celebrate this British Airways inaugural flight. Let our 4D concept, which stands for the desire, which stands for the discipline, which stands for the dedication, and which stands for the determination, will be the path which will make our relationship with the prestigious new global airline player, British Airways, through great collaboration, a strong en een succesvol one. Welkom, Bombini en Masha Danki.
It's for the very first time we get to welcome British Airways to our airline partners here in Aruba and Aruba Airport Authority. I'm sure many of us wonder as well, what were the key elements that play a role in making this the right moment for this partnership? We have a new airline in town, and we are excited to hear more from them and fly with them. So let's welcome Senior Vice President of British Airways, Mr. Julian Wellham.
Thank you, Ministers, for your very warm welcome. That's very much appreciated. First of all, I'd like to say I'm delighted that we landed on time. I will try and promise you that every time we fly to Aruba, and we'll do our very best. It's a pleasure to be here today celebrating this new flight to London. Thank you to the airport, the Tourism Authority, for hosting such a wonderful event. I've worked at British Airways for almost 23 years, and there is nothing more exciting than launching a brand new route. In fact, one of my first posts in British Airways was in Grenada in the Southern Caribbean, and in many ways it feels like to me I'm coming home. And often people used to talk about Aruba that flew through Grenada when I was based there, and I remembered it fondly and how people talked about it, and to actually be here and get the opportunity to experience this with you is somewhat amazing, so thank you. We're thrilled to add Aruba to our network. As the longest serving carrier connecting the Caribbean to the UK, our links to the region are stronger than ever, and we're proud to be offering direct flights from Aruba to London. Furthermore, we are delighted to be supporting the growth of business and leisure travel to and from Aruba via Antigua. We know travellers from the UK are very excited to come and experience Aruba and its stunning beaches and friendly hospitality. Our new flights to London are scheduled twice a week, on Thursdays and on Sundays. When booking and flying with British Airways, customers have a range of flexible fares, price points and cabins to meet their needs. This route will be operated by our Boeing 777 aircraft. Customers can enjoy luxurious Club World, World Traveller Plus and our World Traveller cabins, coupled with our unique British service. Other benefits include our generous cabin baggage allowance and complimentary food and drink on all of our long-haul flights. Lastly, and importantly, I wanted to mention that at British Airways we are focused on a sustainable future, and we are making progress on our journey to get us there, including reducing our emissions and our waste. To give our customers more choice, once they have booked, they can calculate their travel emissions online. They have the option to purchase high-quality carbon offsets from certified climate projects and SAF, which is sustainable aviation fuel, either before or after their flights. Thank you all again for such a warm welcome. We really look forward to welcoming you on board our new flights from Aruba, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Wellham. As we heard previously, another key partner in helping us establish this partnership has been the Aruba Tourism Authority. As we continue to build our future alongside strategic partners, we must also understand where we came from and all the efforts that have led us here today. Join me in welcoming the CEO of Aruba Tourism Authority, Mrs. Ronella Cruz.
Good afternoon, everybody. I have the pleasure, and something unique that I've experienced today is the fact that I was on the flight. So allow me to, before I start with the official speech, what a ride, what a ride. Awesome, awesome. And we left London Gatwick this morning, early morning, started at 6 a.m. and the flight departed a little bit late, but in any case, a little bit after 10. And it's such a pleasure, honor to be here now and having been on that flight and seeing our proud Arubans and people outside waving their hands and giving us a warm welcome. So that's part of my basically me saying what a ride. But when I say what a ride, I also refer to the fact that this is not something that we've accomplished in the past years. This is not something that started recently. It's been quite a ride also, together with a team working hard in making this happen, to be able to look at how one works for years on achieving something, and to be standing here with you today and be able to share that achievement and be part of that. So that is also why I refer to quite a ride. And I look forward to the continuation of this ride and also the many achievements that together we can certainly book for the coming months and the coming years. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It is my great pleasure to welcome you all to this historic moment as we celebrate the inaugural flight of British Airways from London to Aruba. And as the CEO of the Aruba Tourism Authority, I am delighted to welcome all of you to our One Happy Island for those who are visiting and many who are visiting for the first time as well. Today marks a milestone in our tourism industry. This flight represents the start of a new era in Aruba's tourism industry, connecting us to one of the most important markets, as a matter of fact, in Europe, the UK market. Since 1997, Aruba has been present in this market, and it has consistently been the second largest market out of Europe for Aruba. 2022 was a strong recovery year, where 13% of European visitors came from the UK. By end of 2023, we expect that the UK market will represent a share of approximately 15% when looking at arrivals from the European markets. And a record-breaking year for this market was in 2017, when it represented a share of 21% of those who traveled and visited from the European continent. We trust and are sure that this new connectivity with British Airways will allow us to break that record. Over the course of more than 20 years thus, we've been in the UK market, and Aruba has launched different campaigns and initiatives throughout the years. So no wonder it is the second largest market. Some of the most memorable moments were Aruba promotions on London's famous black taxis, on the London's underground metro station, and also at Wimbledon. The new British Airways flight to Aruba is by far the most iconic moment and historical moment for us as it pertains to the British market. In a recent study, looking at the travel behavior of people in the UK, 63% of respondents said that they had heard about Aruba. This is a testament to our efforts over the years, but also the opportunity to continue to grow this market. And as part of the same survey, respondents shared their most important criteria when choosing a destination. And it was cleanliness and safety, which was rated as the most valuable aspect, followed by an appealing natural environment and the hospitality of local people. And the fifth most important criteria is the access to direct flights, something we can now proudly offer from the UK. As we welcome British Airways to Aruba, we want to thank all of our partners, including all of you present here today, but also not to forget those who work day in, day out at hotels, restaurants, attractions, making sure that our visitors go back home with a pleasant and memorable experience. We look forward to working together to ensure that Aruba continues to be a top vacation destination for travelers from around the world. The new British Airways flights will give Aruba the opportunity to work with British Airways Holidays, reaching new partners and clients for our destination. The newly confirmed fifth Freedom also, which basically covers flights between Antigua and Aruba, also opens up the opportunity to work closely with another Caribbean destination And having met with the delegation and representatives in London last Friday, we look forward to a mutually beneficial relationship. I would like to also personally thank and welcome the team of British Airways present here today, including Julian Wellham, who just left, Senior Vice President, and Mark James, who's standing there, Key Account Manager, who has been integral in supporting us through this process. So thank you, Mark, who was also on the flight today. I would also like to welcome our UK tour operator partners who are present here on island. And also, I believe he's also present here now, James from the Telegraph. But in any case, welcome to Aruba, and thank you for taking the time to join us for this occasion. We know you have busy schedules as well, and we look forward to hosting you here and having you go back with memorable experiences. To the team at the Aruba Airport Authority, the Aruba Tourism Authority, the Supervisory Board of the ATA, the Ministry of Tourism, also ministers present, so the government of Aruba, Ahata, and all other partners, thank you for supporting this endeavor as well, and for basically putting your confidence also in another crucial step for the island of Aruba and our tourism industry. And once again, thank you, British Airways, for choosing Aruba as one of your newest destinations. We look forward to a long and successful partnership, and we wish all of our visitors a safe and enjoyable stay on our beautiful island of Aruba. Masha danki, thank you.
Another key partner in making this milestone possible alongside British Airways is also Aruba Hotel and Tourism Association. So let's welcome for some words as well on this wonderful occasion, CEO of Ahata, Mrs. Tisa Lasort.
Buon tardi. Just a few short words. First of all, I want to congratulate the Minister of Tourism, Mr. Dangi Odeber, who's not with us today. I wanted to congratulate him, the Aruba Tourism Authority, the Aruba Airport Authority. This is a historic achievement for Aruba, and I thank you and I congratulate you all. Aruba's tourism success is driven not only by qualities such as our beautiful nature, our island culture, and our hardworking and cordial people. It is also driven by a strong relationship between the Ministry of Tourism, the ATA, the Aruba Airport Authority, and the private sector. We collaborate, we support, and yes, sometimes we challenge each other as well, and hereby we achieve great results, of which today is another wonderful example. We welcome British Airways now to this grand partnership, and we look forward to working with all of you. And we also thank British Airways for believing in the power of Aruba's tourism. The Aruba Hotel and Tourism Association also wishes to reassure our new partner that the thousands of earnest and motivated people that work in our tourism industry are fully dedicated to serving those who choose Aruba for their vacation. We are all committed to ensuring that this program is a great success for British Airways, for Aruba's market diversification goals, and for all our mutual customers, that they enjoy a wonderful vacation on this island. Pabieng to all of you here today, and pabieng to Aruba. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Tisa Lasort. Up next, we'll hear more about how joining forces with a renowned airline such as British Airways also solidifies Aruba Airport Authority's strategic goals in diversifying the various markets that they serve. Here to tell us more about this partnership on behalf of AAA, let's welcome CEO of Aruba Airport Authority, Mr. Joost Meijs.
A lot has been said already, so I hope that I can add anything to it, something to it. Buon tardi, the protocol already having been established, please allow me to extend a warm welcome this afternoon on behalf of us all here at Aruba Airport. I think it shows on all our faces that we are extremely happy to be able to welcome British Airways' first flight to Aruba out of London Gatwick. We are also very proud of the fact that we are the first destination within the whole Dutch Caribbean to welcome such a renowned airline with a year-round scheduled operation out of the UK. And as mentioned, when we announced this back in August of 2022 by Joanne, it took our aviation business development team more than 10 years, I heard you saying, Minister, 20 years, to convince British Airways to consider Aruba as a destination. And now we are finally here to celebrate this milestone. And together with our strategic partners, Ahata, and the Minister of Tourism, of course, and all other stakeholders involved, we have made that dream come true. The contribution of our partners to this achievement is greatly appreciated and was essential in making this happen. A special thanks to all of you for that. Maybe I can ask you for a big and warm applause for all our partners. Adding this operation to our route network will further enhance Aruba Airport's strategic goal to diversify our footprint in the various markets that we serve. And together with our current scheduled and seasonal partners operating out of Europe, we will now have an additional gateway in Europe. Not only will we be able to create that connection with the UK, but we will also be able to connect further into other European destinations and vice versa. This is also made possible through the strategic alliances that British Airways has with our other renowned carriers already serving our destination here at Aruba. The Aruba Airport is always looking for opportunities, and this new route will also offer inter-Caribbean connectivity as the fifth Freedom Ride, thank you very much DCA, will connect Antigua and Aruba and vice versa also. And by being a part of British Airways network, BA will be bringing the people, the places and the diverse cultures of both Aruba and the UK together. And as a new destination within its route network, we are proud to be able to now form part of BA's most important journey, Better World. And Aruba Airport will be more than happy to learn all there is to know about this journey and will support BA's effort in the journey leading to a better and more sustainable aviation industry. It correlates perfectly with AAA's ambition to become the most sustainable airport in this region and to be the leading example in Aruba in the field of sustainability and social responsibility. Our missions overlap, so let's get much needed synergies. A big thank you goes out to each one of you who have put in all the hard work to make this flight operation happen. The AAA team, Joanne, Barbara, and the whole team, the BA team, of course, the ATA team, and the Ahata team, and the Ministry of Tourism teams. All together we can make it. Cheers, and the best of luck with this new operation. Thank you very much.
For today's special moment, we also have a token of appreciation for our new partner and member of our Aruba family. Our CEO of Aruba Airport Authority will present this gift. Yes?
Is Julian welcome back?
We call...
Then we have another replacement.
Okay, can you step forward for a picture moment with the token? And open it as well, because we want to see it, of course. This work of art is a hummingbird, which we call Blinchi in Papiamento. It was made by Mr. Ciro Abad, who is a local artist and sculptor who works with a variety of materials. This work of art was inspired by a painting of this Blinchi made by Indians who used to reside in the caves that are located in our Arikok National Park. I hope this... To the British Airways delegation, I hope this Blinchi reminds you when it's time to fly and come visit us again soon here in Aruba. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to commemorate this new beginning with the official ribbon cutting. And for this special moment, we welcome forward Minister Xiomara Maduro, Mrs. Ronella Cruz, Mr. Joost Meijs, Mrs. Tisa Lasorte, Mr. Julian Wellham, and the British Airways delegation, as well as the Aruba team. Please join us up front so we can officially do the ribbon cutting.
I think so, yeah.
Oh, it's a long ribbon.
It's a big group of key partners, so we made sure it's a long ribbon indeed. And our Minister Xiomara Maduro will also cut the ribbon.
Everybody's sitting sideways, so everybody can fit in. Yeah, they will look thinner too.
And also, in true Aruban aviation fashion, we must also include the famous cake cutting in this historical moment for us. We have one group picture. I want to invite Minister Andy Cruz as well for this group picture. Please join us. Okay, everybody please stay with us up front because in true Aruban aviation fashion, we are also including our famous cake cutting for this historical moment. And our Minister Maduro will have the honors of cutting this special cake as a part of today's celebration. For those of you who may not know, for all inaugural events here at Aruba Airport Authority, the cake cutting is a very special part of the ceremony as this represents the celebration of coming together. This means that there's cake for everybody here today. So make sure you have a slice and celebrate with us. No, please stay. There's one more thing.
Here without it's our tradition.
And now to finalize the celebration, it's time for a toast. I'm keeping an eye out for our glasses with our special drink. I see them in the room, so feel free to take one. Does everybody have a glass? We're missing 2. And our audience as well. I hope you have your glass. Sandra's missing a glass. I see you. Here they are. Without the hard work of many people in this room, we wouldn't be here today. So let's raise our glasses and celebrate how far we've come on this journey together. And let's toast to the fact that we have nothing but a bright future to look forward to with this partnership alongside British Airways. Bumbini and cheers. Being a part of this
a presenciar nos que llamamos Danki para presenciar y acompañarnos de momento histórico aquí para Aruba. Nos quer seguro agradecido e seguro nos espera com a também hasi uso de destinação novo aqui que trata London para Aruba através de British Airways. Me quer dia mais visado Danki, me quer agradecer team completo de 24 horas que acompanhar-nos a e hasi transmissão aqui possível, nos que dão bem seguro na pueblo de Aruba, também na Aruba Airport Authority para grande logro aqui. Pois e acabamos a escuta de cada de partner ng Ahata e AAA também, que foi momento aqui da significar para Aruba e nos espera que a botar por corda é momento bonito aqui no futuro. Mas danke para compartilhar o momento aqui conosco, nós lagamos com a imagem de a tarde. Passa feliz tarde.
Sakita mi gente, si busqué mi vida.